Yeah,
Verbatim.
That's not a threat.
I can defend that, Pepe.
Well, I can't.
Bro, nobody's saying that it's a threat. Nobody is asking for this girl to go to jail because of what she said. Literally nobody. I asked you morally condemn, but then you also say I understand, but then I'm asking. You're just brushing it off. That's my entire point. It's like saying like, yeah, baby, I love you, but then it's like you don't like you're just saying words like you don't mean any
absolutely
of it.
not.
You're just saying things just to say.
No, you can't tell me respectfully. You can't tell me what I mean. But I would say this: she's upset and has been upset since October 7th about dead children. And dead people in Gaza. Now, she's upset for that reason. And so she's basically wishing. She's saying she wishes death on Jews because of course she's being bigoted by blaming all Jews. I get it, but it's just kind of like why does she feel that way? Is it something that she's...
Because Islam is a completely garbage religion that has no idea on how to value, and as a result, your moral positions are fucking retarded. That's why every day I be in her rooms telling her about how garbage Islam is. But because these people can't evaluate properly, then when they when they say, I hate children dying. Well, okay, I hate children dying as well, but what makes me different that I could put the moral blame on Hamas and she can't?
And Pepe, she has felt this
way did you just leave the room?
7th. She had there was already a resentment towards
I think you left the room.
Well, no, they had resentment.
No, I think you just missed what I said. Yeah, I think you just missed.
No, I didn't miss it as I swiped out for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, so what she said, she basically was, she was obviously scapegoating any Jew that she came across and tying it into her feelings about the Middle East, the Gazans, the Palestinians, whatever. And obviously I'm biased because I've talked to Nora and her and I have always gotten along. So, and we all know I've said horrible shit about Muslims, the Prophet. I think it's a death cult. I'm not a fan of Muslims.
I also heard you right after October 7th when Nora was spouting out exactly what she said to that guy in person. She was spouting out in Clubhouse and you pushing back against her on it too. So I do know that you do, like, you will push back on shit and I remember strongly that you were pushing back on her and telling her to shut the fuck up, right? You did not, what she was saying, you did not morally agree with at that time. And I don't know if you think differently now, but just want to point.
No, I don't think differently, but once again, I'm biased. Like that's
you're
why
not biased. Because in that moment, your genuine, like live moment.
No, I'm biased because I know Nora.
You said that to her, and you were very distraught.
Why would that be biased?
Coming out of her mouth.
Well,
that's like saying like you have like a German wife and like like Hitler. I'm biased. My wife's German.
Sure. So how I would treat Nora.
Well, yeah, you could be biased. Bias is simply the fact that you have a high likelihood to lack objectivity because of whatever factor. It can be that you like Germans too much, or that you know a person, so you already have got a judgment of them. So that is bias. And bias is normal. We are all biased.
Well, no, I'm saying I'm biased because I know Nora. So if that was a woman I didn't know.
What if tomorrow?
So if it was a woman I didn't know, okay, I would probably look at her a lot. In fact, the fact that I know about Nora and her background, at least much more than I would a stranger. I'm obviously going to feel less confused and if I was dealing with her and I would be gentle and so cognitively that is something
that is a problem, Pepe.
Yeah, that's
be gentle with a person that you morally condemn. That's what I'm saying. Like that's such a weird position to have. If I see Nora, I just tell her you're a fucking bigot. Like I don't care. Like I'll treat you like a stranger on the street.
Right. And just
I've been in her rooms like 1,000 times.
Right.
Is it because you find her attractive?
No,
comes out.
It's not that.
It's
you sent your nudes too.
No, I've never sent her. In fact, most of the time I've spent around her has been in rooms with Diego. So.